Hey y'all, it's Care. So I have about 10 books that I want to read in May. They're all over the place, genre-wise. I have some horror, some thriller, some romance, some nonfiction that I want to get to. Just a little bit of everything going on in this one tonight. I know that 10 books, I think that's doable for me. Usually I hit around 7 to 10 on average per month. But before we chat about those 10 books, I want to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Ana Luisa Jewelry, and their buy one, get one 40% off Mother's Day sale. It's hard to believe I've been working with Ana Luisa for nearly a year now. They are an ethical and a sustainable jewelry company that craft quality jewelry pieces for affordable prices. They're completely carbon neutral from their packaging to their jewelry. They offset 100% of their carbon emissions because they truly do care about their impact on the planet. So you can really feel good about where these pieces come from, how the materials are sourced, and how they make their way to you. And obviously, you're gonna be so happy with how they look. Oh my gosh, so pretty. You already know I'm obsessed. The pieces are just so versatile. I can wear it with everything from casual looks, workout wear honestly, to business casual outfits that I wear to work, or even evening wear. I mean, just look at these Lee black earrings here. They pair perfectly with this springy, summery black sundress that I have on, but I can totally also see myself wearing them with my House of Leaves hoodie and leggings just to lounge around. I also love these A-bell earrings. I'm really into the huggy hoops right now, or the hoops that sit really close to my lobe. I love the way the gold wraps around the bottom of the lobe, almost to make itself more of the star of the piece of jewelry than that stud. And like I said, they're simple and dainty enough to be super versatile, but they do have that unique appearance. I mean, these pieces are striking and they are noticeable. No matter what I'm wearing, I have on my Ana Luisa earrings always. I also want to show off my beautiful adjustable bracelet. I have it on a little bit of a looser setting just because it doesn't bother me if stuff is sliding up and down my wrist, but if I did want to wear it a little bit tighter, I could just pull on these cords. So because this jewelry is so versatile and it really does go with any outfit or any sense of style even, Ana Luisa Jewelry makes the perfect gift, especially with Mother's Day just around the corner. If you're looking to give someone a gift, like your mom or somebody who is a mom in your life, or just someone special to you that you would like to show them how much you care, with this buy one, get one 40% off sale, you can shop for multiple women in your life, you can grab something for someone else, snag something for yourself. That's what I always do. So go ahead and click the link in the description box below to visit the Ana Luisa website and shop this buy one, get one 40% off Mother's Day sale. Again, thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get on to the books. So I'm gonna divide these books up into 3 different categories. We're gonna start out with springy romance reads that I wanna read. There's 3 of those, and then I'm gonna go into 3 nonfiction books I'm really excited about. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it to May to start some of these. And then I'm gonna round things out with 4 thriller/horror books. I'm not completely sure. I'll know when I start talking about them. I can't really tell from looking at this pile. So I decided to go on a little Lucy Score kick. This one is the second book in the Riley Thorne series, or I guess this says a reluctant psychic romantic comedy. Love that. This is book 2 in that series. So Riley Thorne and the Dead Guy Next Door is about Riley. She is clairvoyant in some way, or she can kind of see the future. I'm not sure exactly the extent of her powers. I don't think she is quite yet either, but she can communicate in a paranormal way. In book 1, we meet Riley, and she lives with an eccentric pack of elderly people in this home. They let her live with them. I don't know. They all have to act like family so they don't get shut down. It's this whole thing. And then she kind of starts falling for this bad guy. He's not a bad guy. This bad boy cop. And it is just such a cute and true romantic comedy. I feel really confident about how the book is equal parts comedy and romance, maybe even more so on the comedy leading side. So if you're into that, you gotta check out this series. It's hilarious. It's a very quirky and distinctive sense of humor, but I was laughing out loud on every page, and I'm so excited about book 2. I'm purposefully not really looking into whatever the plot is of this one, and I don't think I would be talking about it anyway because I don't want to give anything away about the ending for Riley Thorne and the Dead Guy Next Door, but Riley Thorne and the Corpse in the Closet is next on the list for me. And then I'm going to be branching out into reading Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, same author. I am hoping to buddy read this with my 2 really great friends from here on BookTube, Amanda and Jess. Love them so much. We all have acquired this book. Some of us have started it, maybe all of us have started it, except for me. I think they started it and I haven't. I'm the one who's been like gunning for it. Like, I really want to read this book. I think this one's gonna have that similar, just strange tone. And when I say strange, I mean strange in a very lovable, adorable way. This is the story of Knox and Naomi. Knox is described as a bad boy barber. Great. And then Naomi is a runaway bride who has an evil twin. And Naomi doesn't know that she had... Whoa. Anyway, Naomi didn't know that she has this niece, and then her evil twin ran away, and now she's left with this niece. Knox has this dog who I think is going to be a cool side character. It sounds like I'm going to be obsessed with this book. I have seen this on so many of those TikTok trends where it's like, books I wish I could reread for the first time. My favorite books of 2022 so far. Favorite 2022 releases. Most anticipated. Everyone is loving this book. I don't think I've seen a single negative review yet. It looks a little long, so I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm gonna eat it right up. I think I'm gonna love this. I don't know why I wouldn't, because it sounds great, and I already know that I love this author. It's an indie romance / romantic comedy. What's not to love? Lastly, for romance, I'm jumping on the hype train. I'm gonna read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I've been a little bit hesitant, but one of my best friends just finished this book, gave it 5 stars. She thinks I'm gonna love it. It does have one of my favorite tropes, which is fake dating. I didn't used to be super into fake dating, but I think I avoided it for so long that I read it in a book recently, and it kind of got the wheels turning again of, oh yeah, this is actually really fun when it's done well. But I do think this is gonna have like my actual favorite romance trope, which is I hate everyone except for you. Maybe. I don't know. I actually could be making all this up. I don't think I am though. But this is about a 3rd-year PhD candidate who fake dates a young professor where she goes to school. I don't really need to know much more than that. I think this started out as Star Wars fanfic. I don't really have a dog in the fight with Star Wars, but that might be appealing to some of you. If you weren't sure if you wanted to pick it up, I think it's supposed to be Rey and Kylo Ren inspired. Okay, moving on to nonfiction. I know you don't know this yet unless you're friends with me on Goodreads. I do have my Goodreads link in the description if you want to add me on there. I love to see what everyone else is reading. One thing I've been super into are like Silicon Valley startup nonfiction memoirs or stories or whatever. Recently I read The Accidental Billionaires by Ben Mesrich. So if you're all familiar with the Facebook story, and depending on how you look at things, you know that the Winklevoss twins kind of got cut a sour end of a deal. I don't know. I don't want to say anything controversial, but obviously they didn't go down in history as founding Facebook, right? Even though they may or may not have been responsible for getting Zuckerberg's attention and maybe making him start think about the concept of a social network. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Anyway, Bitcoin Billionaires is a story about the twins afterwards, like their road to redemption after the Facebook scandal. This says a true story of genius, betrayal, and redemption. And there's one sentence on the back, as if I wasn't already sold and like know immediately that I wanted to read this. Listen. From the Silk Road, ding, 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 ding. From the Silk Road to the halls of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Bitcoin Billionaires takes us on a wild and surprising ride while illuminating a tantalizing economic future. On November 26, 2017, the Winklevoss brothers became the first Bitcoin billionaires. Here's the story of how they got there, as only Ben Mesrich can tell it. I have to tell you something incredibly iconic about this man, Ben. He straight up admitted in The Accidental Billionaires that he had to make some stuff up. Like some of his stuff in the book just didn't happen. Like maybe some side conversations, maybe some details here and there that made the story better. And his defense for that was, well, Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't talk with me and I wasn't there, so how was I supposed to know what happened? Like best film social network. Like this man has a screenwriting credit. A genius. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a little nugget of as only Ben Mesrich can tell it. Is that a dig? I don't know. Obsessed with him though, because what a power move. I'm also definitely gonna be reading Catch Me If You Can, the true story of a fake. This is a true story and it is crazy. It's about like the most insane or successful, brilliant con man that I've ever heard of personally. It's about Frank Abagnale by Frank Abagnale. So basically, this man was one of the most daring con men, foragers, imposters, and escape artists in history. In his brief but notorious criminal career, Abagnale donned a pilot's uniform and co-piloted a Pan Am jet, masqueraded as a supervising resident of a hospital, practiced law without a license, passed himself off as a college sociology professor, and cashed more than $2.5 million in forged checks, all before he was 21 years old. I love this man. I'm so excited about this one. And then the third and last nonfic read I want to read in May is Amoral Man by Derek Delgado. So Amoral Man, you can read that 2 ways, right? Amoral man, like a man with not good morals, or you could do a moral man. Like a good guy. This guy's got some morals going on. So that is completely intentional. This is a memoir or an autobiography. And this is all about Derek Delgado's self-exploration of how he feels like he's trapped in this world of deceit. Like in his mind, he thinks he's done nothing wrong. And yet, he can look back on these things in his life where he was taught how to deceive others by professional con artists and swindlers. And he's trying to look at things from all angles to see, oh, was this thing that I did bad or not bad? Moral or amoral? Amoral man, amoral man. Amoral man. What I'm most excited to read about this one, though, is about self-deception and how people like this who are either pathological liars or just get trapped in this cycle of deception can actually begin to deceive themselves as well. So I guess we're gonna get to see him working through that. I'm thinking this is gonna be funny, but that it is actually gonna be emotional, possibly dark even. I don't know, a guy at Barnes & Noble really passionately sold this to my friend while we were shopping there, and as soon as we got outside the store, she was like, he totally pressured me into buying this. I don't want this book, like you can have it. And I was like, yeah, that actually sounds like something I would love. I was eavesdropping on the conversation, of course, when I thought there was gonna be social interaction. I just like did like that, but then I was still listening when I heard con man. You know, my ears perked up. I was like, I'll bite. Okay, now we're getting into the meat of the video. I'm gonna talk about the thrillers, or let's actually just do the one horror first. Why not? So I know this says the Black Phone Stories on the front. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. This was originally published as 20th Century Ghosts by Joe Hill. So one of the stories in this collection has been adapted into a movie, and it's called The Black Phone. So I'm not a fan of a complete and total rebrand like this, but from a PR perspective, marketing, I get it. I'm here criticizing this creative choice that actually is probably making Joe Hill millions, billions, even trillions. I like short stories and I like anthologies and collections of things that have a through line or an undercurrent of an idea. And this one's gonna be ghosts, and I love ghosts. I love ghost stories. I think everything is gonna be really dark here, and I can't wait to get to them. Next is Lakewood by Megan Giddings. I'm not sure exactly how to categorize this. It might be social horror, it might be a scientific thriller. Something kind of meshing all of those things together is Somewhere Where Lakewood Falls. This is about a woman named Lena. She is a Black millennial, and when her grandmother dies, she drops out of college and moves to this town called Lakewood, where her job is just too good to be true. All she has to do is be a participant in a research program that seems like it's gonna be doing really great things for the world, like curing diseases or getting ahead in research that is, you know, groundbreaking or hasn't been done before. But then of course, things are not gonna be what they seem. They never are. So this one sentence right here wraps it all up into all you need to know about it, in my opinion. Provocative and thrilling, Lakewood is a breathtaking novel that takes an unflinching look at the horror that has been forced on Black bodies in the name of science. This is a super short looking read. It's 270-ish pages. Margins look pretty large. Ooh, and we get the full page breaks in between chapters. I am such a fan of that choice. Amazing. Beautiful. Okie dokie, we have 2 left. They're both thrillers. This one actually probably is more of a mystery, and I'm halfway done with it, but I'm kind of slowing down because I'm not loving it as much as I thought I was going to, but I'm committing. So this is The Appeal by Janice Hallett. This book is told very creatively because it's interactive kind of, or it's immersive. I would even venture to say ergodic, perhaps. All you need to know about this one is that it is a murder mystery told through a collection of emails, texts, letters, different types of correspondence, and there is an editor. So at the beginning of the book, we are told as readers, I mean, I guess everyone's reliable. I don't know if they are or not, so just bear with me here. But at the beginning, readers are under the impression that everything has been pieced together in order as best as it can be. So we are sifting through all of these materials, trying to figure out 1, what happened, and 2, who is responsible for it. For me to be so far in, like again, almost halfway through, I almost wish that I hadn't known anything at all going into this one about the plot itself, because I feel like there would have been some kind of fun reveals if I had it, and not like Maud Dixon level, if you know what I'm talking about, how like basically that whole book is spoiled on the back of the book. It's nothing like that, but just I feel like it's strange that we're given so much information before even starting this book. 2 last things I'm gonna say about it. 1, everyone is saying like modern day Agatha Christie, if you're interested in that. That's a comparison I'm seeing a lot of. But I really like the little, I don't know what you would call this, tagline at the bottom of the book. It says, 1 murder, 15 suspects. Can you uncover the truth? So it's bringing you as the reader in as a character, which is really cool, and I appreciate it. Last but not least, I have Vertical Run by Joseph Garber. I had never heard of this book. I got it on sale though. And anytime anything is described as a breathless read, I'm picking up that it's gonna be really fast paced. This is a short book, such a fan of a short book. Vertical Run is about this man and he's at work, and then while he's at work one morning, he realizes everyone's trying to kill him, and so his workday becomes him trying to escape everybody, and everyone who he comes into contact with is dangerous, and they're all expecting to kill him by like noon, but of course he has other plans to live. I don't know really anything else about this book. I don't know what the Goodreads ratings are looking like. I'm going in blind, I'm going in cold, because this just sounds like something that I'm really gonna like, and I don't want my opinions to be tainted by anything else. So yeah. Okay, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching as always, and thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video yet again. Please, if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the link in my description box below. Click on that link, go to the Ana Luisa site, shop the buy one, get one 40% off Mother's Day sale. Thanks again for watching. I am so excited to get more videos out as soon as I can. Love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.